I've been running command missions like non-stop since I unlocked the adventure squadrons and started getting the troops able to actually like carry me in some dungeon runs. And it's not always them carrying me, sometimes I carry them. If I'm like on a DPS or a tank and I can pull the whole room, I'll try to do that as much as possible. But I find on the scholar here, I just run and gun, I just dot everything and they just handle it. So I need to get repaired right quick. I don't know exactly where I can repair from here. I think I might need to go to the Sapphire Exchange or something. Here's a Mender. We'll hit this one up. So I've been playing this past weekend, just leveling as much as I can as far as the melees go. We've got the Paladin and the Dark Knight at 42, the Warriors at 52. The Gunbreaker's still chilling at 69. Ow! 69! And then we got the Pugilist, the Dragoon, the Ninja, and the Samurai at 35, 39, 42, and 51. The Archer's one that I'm really kind of sleeping on. I'm not really too enthused to play the Archer. I think they become a Bard, so that'll be cool. I think the Bard aspect will be pretty fun. I don't know what it is. I've just never really liked ranged class or ranger classes. I'm much more of a get up in the melee. Like I like my melee fighters. So I'm leveling the Scholar right now, which is kind of a deviation from that path, just to level some of my other, I have like two groups of these squadron, adventure squadron recruits. And one group is like my A team. They're the A team. They got the highest level healer, the highest level tank, and then a high level DPS. Now that's the problem, is I don't have another high level DPS to complement like that first DPS whenever I go tank. Except now I do, because I've been leveling them guys. So I've been putting work in the B team, and I've also been rebalancing their training a little bit because I want to try to start getting them promoted. So we're just gonna do comprehensive. We gave him a little bit more mind. So now, like what he's saying here, the Flame Squadron Sergeant is saying he can hardly recognize the green recruits that we started with. And he's calling me Commander. He says Commander. In fact, I've heard rumors making the rounds of the Hall of Flames that our squadron is on the short list for the next big assignment. One or more squadron members have reached level 40, unlocking a special promotion mission. Successfully completing this mission will increase your squadron's rank. Due to the exceedingly high difficulty of the promotion mission, however, it's advised that you first improve your squadron members' individual attributes as much as possible before attempting a deployment. So I kind of like overpowered strength on them, or physical, and I was too heavy physical. So much so that it was taking away from their mental. And I've been retraining them to gain more mental, and as I'm seeing right now, I'm still like 13 mental short. I could borrow from physical some more, but I'd have to wait another training iteration, which means I'm still boosting the B team. Only I just did send them off on training. Maybe our comprehensive training will... No, I need to actually reallocate it from strength, so that's just gonna be another while. I tried sending them off on this once before. Rather this one. I tried sending them off on their crystal recovery before, but I was like severely undermined, and then I was also slightly under tactical. So because of that, I trained mind and tactical, and now I have more, but I'm still in the deficit on mind. I might be able to do it, but this guy's saying like it's not gonna happen, even though they meet the level requirement. I hoped that since the healer was 51, the archer and the tank were like, 10 levels higher, being at 50, and this guy, he was actually 41 at the time, but like I thought they'd still be able to do it because the level requirement, but no, they actually need that much mental ability. And I also have the affinity, like I have the archer affinity, so like I figured it would work. I could try it again. I mean, it's just gonna be 13 hours. I'd rather wait an hour, retrain them, and then get their mental up, and then wait another hour to send them off on their 13-hour mission for a guaranteed success. But like, that's a 15-hour plan. I want to play the game, I'll just keep leveling the B team in that case, because it looks like the B team's just going to be just as good at helping me level my melees. Because what I'm thinking is at some point I'm going to get to change their classes, and I'll take like one of these. I'll probably take that rogue, actually. He's just kind of been sitting there. What level is he? He's 35. I need a healer, so I'll probably just replace the rogue for a healer. Maybe I'll go out and do some challenge log. Yeah, because I haven't left this place. So I've just been training this whole time. But I've been getting everything leveled up, so it's not been wasted. We're gonna run out. We're gonna do this this class mission at the moment, and then we'll run some more command missions with the B team. I realized too, as I was running these dungeons, I had already looted all the gear that it dropped, and since I had already had all the gear on me, I couldn't go and do the supply provisions to get more Grand Company flame seals to run more squadron missions. So, like, I can't just sit here and run command missions all the time because I'll run out of the resources it costs to start the mission. It's like, I think 1,200 command mission or flame seals, and I have 7,000. Like, I was close to 42,000 when I started, and I've went below that, and I've had to sell all the gear that I've had to get the amount of seals that I have currently to run more. And then I figured out running the dungeons, if you can get rid of all that gear, when you run the dungeon again, you can pick all that gear right back up, and then you could sell it again. So, I don't know, Final Fantasy is very much, you'll notice even in just pathing in the open world, you don't cut corners. Same with the jump puzzles. If you're doing Leap of Faith, if you're cutting corners, like you're missing out on something, or you just can't cut corners. And that's how it feels, I guess. Selling everything after every run kind of feels like not cutting corners. But it's a little, like, I don't know. I gotta go out of my way. It's just like one little zone loading screen, so it's not that bad. What do they want me to do here? I gotta go to the Marauders Guild. Scholars go to the Marauders Guild for some reason. I never think to naturally go to the Marauders Guild every time I've had to go up here for this guy. I'm looking for the Arcanist Guild or something. Alright, so Consequences of Anger. Alka-Zolka looks pleased to see you. How curious that you always come at the most opportune time, Psycho Crusher. 'Tis divine providence, almost. Doubly so since we've both been blessed with the chance to refine our respective arts. You see, in your absence, I've been studying a section of the Nimium treatise dealing marauder fighting techniques. The fundamentals do not differ from most modern methods, but there are slight variations in footwork and grip, as well as the distinctions between the various ranges and the attacks best employed when... Forgive me, I lost sight of the more pertinent point. Nimian scholars and marauders fought side by side, yes? Well, now you and I have an opportunity to do the same. A Tunberry has been spotted in Bronze Lake, and the Marauders Guild has been asked to dispatch it. Since Tunberries dwell in the Wanderer's Palace, an ancient Nimian temple recently discovered in the wake of the calamity, there is a strong possibility that the creatures have resided there since before the fall of Nim. Do you follow my reasoning, Psycho Crusher? These malevolent creatures have overrun the temples and claimed for their own at the height of Nimian civilization. They may have posed a major threat since the ancient people to the ancient people rather. If so, then surely facing one in the battle would rekindle the memories of your fairy. Even if I'm mistaken, the Tunberry poses a threat to the locals. Moreover, I would very much like to put my newly learned Nimian techniques to the test. So, we will rendezvous outside of the Wanderer's Palace, yes? Alright, man, sounds good. So we're trying to, like, reawaken the ancient memories of our fairies. I don't always remember to call mine out. And I actually don't know what the difference between the blue one and the yellow one is, because they both do the same shit. It's Embrace, and it's Embrace. And both of them are 2.45 second cast, 200 MP cost. There's no difference. I imagine the color becomes more apparent, like the difference in color becomes more apparent later on. There's probably some effect or something. If I'm thinking the Arcanist, the yellow one or the orangish one, or the golden one even, like, I don't know, golden and cyan are probably the two colors. The golden one was like the tanky one. He gave you like a bubble that protected you. And the cyan colored or blue colored one, that one was like an AoE. I think it actually was an AoE that it would cast. It would do like a little, I don't know, melee range AoE whirlwind effect. It would do like a wind damage. Alright, we're outside the temple. We're looking for the Nemean ancient terror things. Well met, Psycho Crusher. I had only just arrived myself. 'Twas in this vicinity that the Tunberry was last sighted. With luck, it will not have gone far. Alright, man, let's do it. Oh! Is that mine? I had the yellow one out. Oh no, there's one of them. It's one of them. Let's jack him. We'll take his butter knife and his lamp. Look at them boots though, man. Those are nice. Was I covering them? Look at this serial killer. Oh no. My son, my dear son, at long last, the rancor, it rises. It rises. It comes. Okay? Something's coming. Oh, the fairy pop smoke. Let's do it. I was hoping that I would be able to test my skill. Oh look, I can use this thing. The core. Or sucker. Oh look, I can use this one too. Fey illumination. Oh look, I can use this ruin. Ah man, I could use the instant cast ruin now. That's like the run and gun ruin. I'm gonna put that one here. This is resurrect. So let's put resurrect here. I'm usually in low level dungeons, so I don't see all my abilities all the time. So now, being able to see them, I want to like play with them. Can I put that bubble down? Do I have my fairy is out? Okay. Yeah, usually the ads are really weak. So I try to take those out as quick as possible, if I'm paying attention. Because that's just damage you can stop. And then this guy, we'll give him one of my Adlocuum. It's a Adlocuum. Adlocuum. Yeah, that's a rough word. He's like, roar! He said, roar! Get him, Alka-Zolka the Doer. Oh, look, my mana's going low, so I'm going to use my Lucid Dreaming. Get a swift cast into a ruin. Just spamming ruin, guys. Just spamming ruin. At 45, I can use Energy Drain. I must have did this guy in Palace of the Dead or something. Why is this one not easy to target? There you go. Oh, guys, did you know that you can actually turn the click on the playing field deselection thing off? Yeah, I figured that shit out. I was like, wow, that's actually kind of cool. Let's focus this guy. On another. Oh, he's paralyzed. Poison. Let's help our buddy out. I got you. Here's this thing, and I'm gonna use this one on you too. And then here's my Aldolocurium. Ah, nah, brah. The Scourge of Nim. He didn't get me with it. He wasn't good enough. Swift cast, ruin. Oh, I didn't get it off. Yeah. Is it loud? Does this sound loud to you guys? I kind of like it. He's like, roar! Whoa, she almost got sliced. See, I thought so. I thought that reaction she had was one of like care and concern. It wasn't like, not caring. Care and concern. I thought she was just trying to like be friendly with him. Confound it all! He got away. Look at me, I look like a badass over there. The encounter with the Tunberry has rekindled the fairy's memories. Yes! Now our fairy's gonna remember stuff. Alcazolka, bah! What happened, Psycho Crusher? I thought you could control her. uh, he said, I apologize. I know you've only just begun to work with the fairy. Some disobedience is to be expected. Axemaster Wizardin will be disappointed, but there's not we can do. The Tunberry is long gone. Let us return to Limsa Laminza. This is the consequences of anger, guys. There's always consequences. Just don't be so angry. Just teleport more often. Okay. I don't know what ability we're getting from this or anything. I wasn't paying attention to that. Vincent Murray snaps his fingers. Does he do his step? Does he snap his finger and do his step? Is he doing it all by himself? Let me see him do it. Marauders Guild. Doom. Drone Sniper Octai Tumet Kai Kolo. Okay, alright. I see. He's a PhD. Oh no, that's an IPD. Psycho Crusher. Permit me to apologize a second time. Earlier, I was flustered and not quite myself. In the aftermath of the Tunberry's escape, I completely overlooked our accomplishments. We confirmed the viability of the Nimian tactics and proved that a scholar and a marauder working in tandem is a force to be reckoned with. Would you not say? I would say, yes. And correct me if I'm mistaken, but did your fairy regain some of her memory? Yes? Yes, she did, as a matter of fact. With that in mind, I feel comfortable claiming that it was worthwhile and a worthwhile endeavor. However, do try again to gain greater mastery over your minion, Psycho Crusher. I would hate for you to have to repeat of that incident. Okay, man. Your fairy wasn't doing so great either, alright?